You know what? He'll never understand. He's from a different world. To that I say, psh, shh. You're watching MegTV. There was a time when I thought my husband was from a different world, that he just did not get it. So entrepreneurship starts out with an idea that you've been keeping in your head for maybe quite some time, maybe a long time, maybe many years. Or maybe you're like me and it just came to you while reading 4-Hour Work Week, alone in your bed, late at night. And it starts out as an idea until you timidly say to your husband, hey, this is my idea, this is my concept, this is going to be my business, this is what I want to do, this is what I've learned, word vomit. In a real effort to get your first supporter, right, in what you're doing. You've got to have your husband behind your business, right? If not, who? Even though you're kind of unsure, at least you have your husband's support and he believes in you. And hopefully you gain your first fan, your first supporter, right? And what I got in response was, what is that? What's a podcast? So, first fan fail right there, right? And me, I was like, I'm never telling you my dreams again. But hold up. What happened there? Let's put our smart filters on and kind of break down that situation. Smart filters on. Whoa. So here's what he was really saying. Okay, he's like, that's totally new information to me. I'm not really sure where that kind of comes from. It's totally foreign, so that information kind of scares me because that's foreign. I've never been there. I've never learned that. I've never heard of that. I have no idea what a podcast is. I have no idea what a mediapreneur is. Whoa. But what you're telling me is kind of weird. And it kind of scares me because that makes me feel like I don't know anything. And that scares me too. It would have been really nice to hear that at that time when you're vulnerable, when you're scared, when you're extremely sensitive, or maybe when you're just on your period and you're like, that's the last thing I want to hear. I would have loved to heard that from his mouth, but I needed to interpret that. I needed to put my filter on because I have to understand and empathize because I'm the one creating change, right? I'm stirring up the pot a little bit, right? With stepping into entrepreneurship on my own and leaving my corporate job. Something with a follow-up, like, give me a bit of time to warm up because that's new information to me. I need to just kind of wet my feet in that new information and this new thing that's going on, right? I was trying to figure out, if we were going to stay together. And that was scary. Like, whoa, this is actually maybe going to be a breaking point for us, because if he can't support me, I mean, it's one thing for me to be able to support myself and believe in myself, but in the end, I need my partner on board. That's the lifestyle, that's the relationship that I want, but not before I didn't have a little breakdown of my own where I was like, dude, there's no way he'll understand. There's no way that this is going to work out, and I'm just going to have to do this all on my own, and I'm totally alone in this. I always kind of have this thing, like, set that intention. If there's something bad going on in your life and you want to make change, like, change it in the head first, right? So I figured that out, and I figured out that I needed to lead him. I'm going in. In your relationship, there's going to be a trade-off sometimes where your husband will lead and you will follow, and there'll be another trade-off where you will need to lead and he will follow. This was a time where I needed to lead. I needed to show him I was worth supporting. I needed to show that I was not to just be patronizing, like, yeah, good for you. And I didn't demand just support me. Why can't you just support me? Because that, if it's just empty words, it means nothing to me. I need you to understand what I'm doing, understanding the why of what I'm doing it. You'll be that much more on board and actually be a support for me. I need my partner to support me. So in the end, this needed to happen, for us to still be together. So in the end, you have to show that you're worth supporting. Is it worth it? Like, why should I support you? For one thing, I had to believe in myself. I had to be unbreakable, and I had to show what I was doing on the interwebs and and all that other stuff, that it was a business, that it was legitimately a business, and that he should look at me that way, right? So in a way, I demanded respect. I created that role for myself. That is difficult. It's difficult to be able to sway somebody's first opinion of you. You're just whittling at it. Whittle away, and being unbreakable in your entrepreneurial spirit. It's incredibly powerful and liberating. So yeah, so now we're here. Yay! Pretty synced up. Like, I don't feel like anything is being kept inside anymore. We're actually acting as a team, making all kinds of gains. Shout out to the Hodge twins. All kinds. Oh, I love them. Keep hustling. Keep loving. I'll see ya. Anyway, thank you so much for taking a little time to watch some MegTV today. Like this video. If you did, just hit that like button. It really shows me that you like the video. I take a lot of time preparing these videos, and I also have a lot of fun making them, so no worries if you don't give a like, whatever. Subscribe to my channel if you're digging this thing. If you're really digging my jam, I want you to head over to meganpangan.com and get on my newsletter list. That way you won't miss anything going on. And I share a couple of things that I don't really share anywhere else, just for you. So thanks so much, guys, for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, Wednesday or something. Bye.